What comes to your mind when you hear memory loss from narcissistic abuse? Maybe you think of struggling to recall specific events or having memory gaps here and there. But what if I told you that memory loss goes far beyond simply forgetting details? Research shows that intense, prolonged stress does not just affect memory, it can rob you of your skills, your creativity, even the essence of what makes you feel like you. This kind of trauma impacts the brain in profound ways, causing not only lapses in memory but also changes in how you perform. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional, and today we are going to talk about 5 types of memory loss caused by narcissistic abuse. Before we get started with number one, here is a quick announcement. I'm doing a 2-day intensive online workshop in November. It's happening on 16th and 17th. The topic will be how to heal after narcissistic abuse in 5 practical steps. In this workshop, you will learn how to become whole again. If you do not want to miss this once in 2 years opportunity, click the I button above or the link in the description to reserve your spot right now. Number one, procedural memory loss. Procedural memory is what allows you to perform certain tasks automatically without really thinking about each step. It is what helps you drive a car, ride a bicycle, or even type on a keyboard without needing to consciously recall every movement. Normally, these skills are second nature because they are stored in your procedural memory. We also call it your unconscious. Your unconscious mind operates almost on autopilot. But with the constant stress and nervous system dysregulation that comes with narcissistic abuse, even these basic automatic routines can be disrupted. You may find yourself second guessing actions that once felt like second nature. Driving a familiar route could suddenly bring on anxiety, or you may feel strangely hesitant with everyday tasks like typing or cooking. These moments can feel disorienting, as if the confidence and ease you once had are slipping away. This loss doesn't stop at daily routines. It can also affect your creativity and skills. You may struggle with things that once flowed easily, like writing, painting, or playing an instrument. The creative spark that you used to feel naturally becomes harder to access, which makes you doubt your abilities. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. As you heal and move away from the stress from the narcissist, your procedural memory can start to bounce back. Gradually, those routines feel familiar again, and the ease of doing them returns. Healing gives your brain the space it needs to restore these automatic skills, letting you reconnect with the confidence you once had in handling everyday tasks. Number two, selective memory loss. Selective memory loss or selective amnesia can be one of the mind's way of coping with the emotional weight of narcissistic abuse. It is as if certain memories, especially the painful or traumatic ones, are stored in places that are hard to access or reach. This type of memory loss means you may remember fragments of experiences like a bad argument or a hurtful event, but some details might be hazy or feel almost blocked out. This isn't forgetting in the usual sense. Rather, it's your brain's way of shielding you from the most painful parts of these interactions. For example, you may clearly remember feeling devastated after an argument but struggle to recall what sparked it or what was said. Or you may remember going on a trip with a narcissist, yet your mind seems to erase the moments of tension or conflict from the experience. This selective forgetting can be disorienting and even frustrating because it leaves you with an incomplete story, cognitive dissonance. You may feel like you are piecing together fragments of events, constantly questioning what really happened and what your role was in it. In the process of healing, these lost memories may start to resurface in a manageable way, allowing you to process them fully. We call it delayed realization. It's like you wake up from a psychological coma and everything comes together. With time and distance from the narcissist, the protective wheel over certain memories begins to lift, letting you face and integrate these experiences into a more complete, liberating narrative of your past. Have you experienced delayed realization, or are you going through it? Drop your answers in the comments below. Number 3, emotional memory loss. Emotional memory loss refers to the loss or dulling of memories tied to strong feelings, often positive ones. In the chaos of narcissistic abuse, your brain becomes conditioned to prioritize survival over joy, gradually pushing emotional memories into the background. This level of traumatization creates a sense of numbness. When you think back on moments that once brought to you happiness, comfort, or love, you can't recall them. Like the memories of time spent with friends, family gatherings, or hobbies you used to enjoy may feel distant, almost muted. It's as if those memories or moments exist in your mind but do not have the emotional color they once had. It all feels black and white. The never-ending exposure to heavy emotions like sadness, anger, and fear make it difficult to access the warmth and connection that used to come naturally. All of this can make you feel like a shell of your former self. But as you become whole again, you will fill the canvas of your mind with vibrant colors, which is why healing is worth going through. Number 4, short-term memory loss. Short-term memory loss is one of the most common effects of narcissistic abuse, where it becomes difficult to retain recent information. This type of memory loss can manifest as forgetting what someone just said, losing track of why you entered a room, or repeatedly misplacing items. Narcissistic abuse creates constant stress and anxiety, you know that, keeping the brain in survival mode, fight, flight, or freeze, which disrupts its ability to store short-term memories effectively. You may find yourself struggling to follow conversations or remember small tasks because your brain is preoccupied with emotional turmoil and hypervigilance. You're on guard all the time. Everyday details become hazy, and it feels as though your brain is overloaded, unable to keep up with the present moment. The memory fog can be incredibly frustrating, making it hard to focus on tasks or stay organized. All of this is directly related to the shrinking of a small critical part of the brain called the hippocampus. The hippocampus plays a central role in forming and organizing new memories, as well as connecting emotions to these memories. Number 5 and the last one, infantile memory loss. Infantile memory loss is the inability to recall early memories from childhood, especially those formed before the age of 3 or 4. Children of narcissistic parents who have experienced nothing but torture may have zero memories of their childhood because their brain had to suppress memories tied to traumatic events. Are you such a child? Let me know in the comments. The constant fear and stress of growing up around a narcissistic caregiver can lead the mind to bury these memories as a way to protect you from the pain associated with them. Infantile memory loss can leave you with a vague sense of unease or missing pieces in your early life. I come across so many people on a daily basis in my sessions who say things like, when I think about my childhood, I cannot remember anything that happened to me, but I feel a weird sensation in my body. I tell them, it is your body keeping the score. Your body remembers everything that happened to you. You may struggle to recall key moments from childhood or have memories that feel fragmented with gaps in between, but it's all in your unconscious, in your body. These gaps in memory are often the brain's defense mechanism, blurring out painful experiences and shielding you from unresolved trauma. These various forms of memory loss, whether procedural, selective, emotional, short-term, or even from childhood, serve as reminders of how resilient you are and how deeply you were affected by that abuse. While these effects can be overwhelming, remember, healing and rediscovery is possible. By gradually reducing stress, seeking support, and practicing self-compassion, the most important thing, you can rebuild the mental capacity to gain clarity. With patience and time, you can reconnect with your past, reclaim your skills, I guarantee that, and restore your sense of self, moving forward with renewed strength and hope. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. Thank you so much for listening. I'll talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.